The beautiful, what was the Mercedes Superdome is now the Caesars Superdome. Our first bowl game is a BCS Bowl game. Regardless of what happens this game, and I'm probably going to be very frustrated, it was a huge step for this program as we actually get to be on defense first. We are underway. The Gamecocks are relatively better than us. And, we're outmatched, but I think we're ready for the challenge. And regardless of what happens, this was a huge year, too. First year in a conference, we make it to a conference championship game, even though we lose. As right out of the gate, they get 22 yards. Say what you want. Oh, he broke his record. Good for him. We probably are way over our heads. The committee probably favored us a little too much. It is what it is. But definitely a start in the right direction. First bowl game in school history. First winning record in the Division I level. Now, we just got to prove. We got to prove that, we got to get better. And I think we proved that, we could be a solid team. Oh my God, he just bullied us. But we just need to get better recruits. Better recruits, possibly move a different conference, even though we didn't win the conference championship. Let me know in the chat, but in comments and whatnot, but I'm leaning towards staying for the MAC for one more year. I think, it's kind of a boo-boo move to, make it to the conference championship game and then not even win and then basically say, okay, I'm out. I don't know. To me, I feel like we got to win a conference championship and then we can move. This Brant, man, we do have some All-Americans on this defense, the 76 overall defense. I thought they were a lot better than they were. They are not. Maybe I've been recruiting wide receivers too heavily because we definitely need help on defense. I think this upcoming offseason and year 3 recruiting board is probably going to mainly be entirely defense. Because, a 76 defense is awful. The offense is there. I think we got the offensive power. We just need defense, bro. And, that might be part of the reason why I struggle playing on defense is because we're not a very good defense overall. Oh, come on, dog. Come on. Great stop, but come on, man. We're probably going to run it. We can't stop them. Oh, all right. Hey. We forced a field goal. That's a win in my book. That is a win in my book. Easily. The fact that they drove and we only let them do 3, that's a W. I also just read their mascot's name, and it's Cocky. Kind of makes sense, but, pause. And also bonk. Gain of 23. The first drive for the Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, Jordan Williams. Say what you want about the kid. The Mickey Mouse, Heisman, this and that. But a dot to Osborne, gain of 15. You can make all the arguments you want. I don't think he deserved it. I think Tucker put up better numbers and his team's in a better position. But I also understand when you have over 4,000 yards of total offense by yourself with 45 touchdowns, it's kind of hard to be like, maybe he kind of deserves it, but I don't know. I also just think record-wise, the 21 picks is just yuck. As we throw it out to the fullback, and I don't know why I tried to truck with him, but Williams he's not going to have fun. I guarantee it. Usually he is the best athlete on the field, but this ain't a MAC game, baby. Like, look at that. Look at that. I know we probably shouldn't be going for it, but the way I see it, we're already we have a very, very slim shot of winning this game already. As Wallace gets the first down, it's the Sugar Bowl. This has already been the best season in school history at the Division I level. We might as well go out swinging. Oh my God, Wallace, that is assault, brother. That is assault. God damn. And we don't have the athletes. That's the thing. Is compared to South Carolina, we do not have the athletes. And he coughs the ball up. I don't know, man. Wallace has had a very disappointing sophomore year. Sort of good coverage, but yeah, he's had a very disappointing year. Now, I get Jordan Williams also took a lot of his running, and also he had a split time with TJ, but talk about just freshman year solid, took over the starting spot to now just a disappointment. Like, he was a freshman All-American, and he kind of just dropped off. And I don't know what his future holds. I honestly don't know if he's going to be running back one coming into next year. As we're going to probably force them to kick another field goal. So shout out to the defense. Ladies and gents, they just missed a field goal. So we're still in this. Remember, there is no Micah Stone. He broke his collarbone last game. So he's out for the remainder of the year. No, his statesman and / collegiate career is done. Toast. But first quarter is winding down. Very, very non-action packed for you guys. But for us, it's where we kind of want, South Carolina to be. Not 10 points, 14 points up above us. 3 is exactly where we want them. I know what y'all going to say. You're going to roast me in the comments. I know you are. And that's fine. Because honestly, dude, SEC speed is different. Like, in the MAC, that would have been open 9 times out of 10. And they're just so fast that literally I threw it perfectly, and then boom, they just, maybe not perfect, but they just completely covered it up because they have athletes all across the board. And I think we just gave South Carolina the momentum that I think they needed to get started. Oh, come on, dog. Ohio wins their bowl game. Oregon beats Cincinnati. Navy beats Arizona. San Jose State beats FIU. Benson and Landry with the stops. Let's go. 3rd and 14. Kansas State upsets Miami. That is wild. 3rd and 14. UConn and Nebraska, they're slugging it out. And they score. Like, I'm not completely mad at, like, that's just a great throw, but like, I usered and I couldn't even jump and get it. Listen, I think it's a reality check that, you know, we had a phenomenal couple of games. You know, we probably really escaped some games that we probably should have lost. We probably should have not had the record that we have, but you know, it is what it is. And you know, I don't want to be completely down because, you know, we made a BCS Bowl game. Oh, and Raheem Wallace is down. He is hurt bad. The black screen's never good. And our best wide receiver and now one of our top running backs is hurt. You know, we kind of, near the end of the year, you know, we kind of fell apart big time. But honestly, like I said at the beginning of this episode, regardless of what happens, I think we got to keep our heads high. You know, we made a bowl game, made a conference championship title game first year in the MAC. Like, we can't have too many negatives. Like, yes, did I want to have the undefeated season? Yes, I wanted to win the MAC. Yes, I wanted to maybe play for a national title, as unrealistic as it probably is. But in the last 2 episodes, we've kind of fallen apart. Yes, but at the same time, we got our first top 25 win of the year. We went on a phenomenal winning streak that might be hard to duplicate again. Like, not just like 4 or 5 wins in a row. Like, as we dump it down to Holloway, like an 11-game winning streak. We went on an 11-game winning streak. That's tough to do. We defended our home turf. We did not lose at home. Do you know how incredible that is? The fact that we did not lose at home as Holloway just drops it. And we had we had 3 first-team All-Americans. 2 on the defensive side, and obviously Micah for returner of the year. And then Chris Bonner, a freshman. Wallace just has a concussion. He's out for the rest of the game. Bonner was beautiful blocking. Gain of 15. I mean, we had over 6,000 yards of offense this year. We have a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. As much as I disagree with it, it happened. It's done and over with. We have our first Heisman Trophy winner in school history. And we have him for possibly 2 more years. And my thing is if he won a Heisman this year, and this has been one of his, I don't want to say terrible years, but a very questionable year. Imagine what he can do next year or his senior year, when he's more of a developmental, like when he has a better arm. Now, I don't know if he'll ever get to that point. He might just be a solid average to below average. I mean, we probably could have kept it, but I want to give TJ some love because I'm afraid he might transfer. Honestly, because honestly, he's a great back. But I mean, honestly, I don't think we can take away what we did this year, as it's a gain of 2. We just got to keep our heads up and just recruit better. And I know I sound like a broken record player, but it's true. Like, no matter what this game ends, this has been the best. And I know it's only season 2 of the series, but Mac Daddy with the touchdown. Let's go. But we can end, a sloppy 2 games, and end it on a high note by not only just beating South Carolina, but one of the top teams in the country, a top 10 team, and also do it on the road. Because I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be on the road. I could be wrong. But I mean, if I look at overall, I believe we're 3-14 on the road. I can double check during the off-season video, but as of right now, most, if not all of our majority of our wins, we're 14-3 at home in 2 seasons. Like, we protect the Bcs very well. And we've only won 3 games on the road. One of which was against Mississippi State. Now, I'm pretty sure the road numbers have bumped up since we had like a 3-game road stint. But, either way, we protect the Bcs well. We just have to be road warriors. That's, I think, our biggest issue. Is that we got to be better. Ward, I'm not worried about, oh my God, he gets completely burnt like toast. And Elliott's out, I think, for at least another quarter. He hurt his elbow or something. So, but, I'm just very passionate about this team in this series, and I want them to be good. As we should have got that pick. So, yeah, I expect, and I know I could play better than what I have in this series. So that's why, yeah, I'm sometimes a little bit harder on them than they should. But, if you told me, second year into this, we would be possibly conference champs and somewhat competing with a top 5 team, a top 10 team, I would have called you nuts. I would have called you absolutely crazy. Because Holloway, he's going to get a solid return, gain of 31, but with 5 seconds left. That's what I was reading. I don't want to do anything too crazy. Maybe. I mean, all right. I mean, I didn't want to do that, but whatever. We're gonna roll with it. And he drops it. He sucks. But only down by 10 against the top 10 team. I'll take it. But to the video sponsor in the halftime show, W Energy. Shout out to W Energy for being the sponsor of the video and the halftime show. And for the first time, I think in this series, we get the ball in the second half. And I think it also doesn't help that we lost Micah Stone. As much as he dropped passes, he was a great deep threat. As we replace Holloway with TJ. We're going to give TJ the nod in the second half. I don't know why I thought Holloway was only then for certain. But no, it turns out he was just the backup. So I want to try TJ. I mean, this is his time to shine. I mean, he was the number one running back coming out of high school and, 5-star recruit for kind of a reason. And, I'm a little nervous he might transfer, even though we did give him some solid PT. Not the greatest PT, but solid PT. I mean, had a great freshman, his first game, 2 rushing touchdowns in the red zone against Mississippi State. It was a huge, not the greatest throw. But Jackson holds on. Oh, my God. What a beast that guy is. I don't know how he held on to it. Dude, I'm excited for him, man. He has completely been a game changer. Absolutely. Like, I'm speechless. Like, this guy originally came in as a quarterback. We asked him to be a wide receiver because we needed more help at wide receiver, and he has slowly blossomed into the best. Oh, great. I mean, questionable throw, but just a great catch by TJ. But he has slowly blossomed into wide receiver 1, especially for next year, because he's going to have a full offseason of being the guy, the number 1 guy. I'm beyond excited for him. We're going to go for it, Mac Daddy. I mean, we're down by 10. To me, again, we have nothing to lose. They are expected. They are expected to beat us as Jackson. Like, people pick them against us. We're the underdogs. We might as well embrace it. Plus, it's bowl season. Anything can happen. Might as well just get crazy with it. Get a little bit ballsy. Because worst case is we lose. Best case is we pull our first bowl win and a top 5, more like top 10. First top 10 win in school history as well. So, it's... Meanwhile, South Carolina, Dadata Jabari, let's go, boys. With the extra point, we're only 3 points away from tying this ball game up. You know what? And we're fighting. That's what I want to see. We're fighting. More than anything, is that I want to earn respect in college football by saying, okay, we can hang with the big boys. And, I think so far in this game, knock on wood, we're kind of proving, hey, even though we might have not won the MAC, we're maybe to the American Conference, hey. Oh, Landry with the sack. Let's go. 3rd and 12. Gilbert Landry, man, I'm going to miss him. He's a very underrated guy. He's one of my favorites, honestly. 3rd and 12. We're loving this. They have a guy in motion. Oh, screen. We're there. Let's go. Al Benson and JB Crooks with the 3-yard stop. -3 yards. We're going to force a 3-and-out. Let's go, boy. That's what I'm talking about. This is a way to start a quarter / half. Let's go. Holloway with the cutback. He doesn't have the speed. No, he doesn't. It's going to be interesting because no Micah Stone. So who's going to be our kickoff punt return specialist next year? That's another thing that we got to think about because he really helped us a lot with field position as well. TJ with a solid run of 4. And like I've said before, at this point, like the freshmen that we have, they're not freshmen anymore. They're sophomores. The sophomores that we have, they're juniors. The juniors that we have, they're basically seniors, man. Jordan Williams, he's going to get a first down a little bit more. Let's go, boys. Had to basically run a little bit longer than he should have, but you know what? I'm going to take the first down. As we are slowly coming. We're driving. Let's go, boys. Terrible throw. That should have been a pick. This Navy beats Arizona in overtime. Washington State wins. San Jose. I don't know why I keep on saying San Diego. They take care of business. Jabari again. Oh, you gotta hang on to that, dog. Come on, bro. Because in all honesty, it's a wide open competition besides Jackson. It's a wide open competition of who's going to get snaps. As Williams gets sacked. I think it's too long of a field goal. Yeah, we got to punt it. As much as I hate to. Kicker's not good enough. Fuck, man. As much as I would love to go for it, it was too long, and I don't want to. Our defense has great momentum. I don't want to kill it by just, forcing, a turnover on downs and give them better field position. So, as much as I love to be ballsy, I think it was just the right decision. Again. Oh, Johnson, he was in the backfield. Henderson's going to stop him. Oh, my God, we can't. There we go, man. Jesus. And I'm starting to feel like NCAA is going to hold me a little bit. That I finally kind of had some great stops, and now they're like, okay, you had your fun, but now it's time for the A overall team to kind of assert their dominance. Oh, Brown, man. I mean, he's just amazing. But end of 4, we put them 4s up. We're only down by 3 against a top 10 team in the country. This might be the best BCS Bowl so far. I might just be biased because, we're watching this right now. But as they get a gain of 6 and the first down. All right. First down and 10. I mean, not too shabby, honestly. I would say not the worst, not the best. Oh, brother, here we go. There's NCAA coming in. There's the CPU kind of holding me. Like, come on, bro. Like, I get we're a C+, but like, dude, I don't get this blocking. And we have a great, like, come on, bro. Come on. Okay. So Chris Brown gets stuff, but Hunt with the stop. Okay. It seems like they're kind of putting a cheat code a little bit, but that's just me. Untouched touchdown. Yep. It's, I swear, man, it seems like, and I know Madden is way worse, but I feel like sometimes on Heisman, they definitely, without a doubt, like script it. Like, oh, you didn't score? Okay, cool. We're just gonna score and you can't stop us. Like, oh, I didn't want to stop there. I thought he was gonna. Man, I didn't want to do that. I thought he was actually gonna get tackled, honestly. If I'm being real with y'all. I honestly thought he was gonna get tackled. Because as much as I love Williams, he's not the best athlete on this field. It is, without a doubt, anyone on South Carolina's defense. They are absolutely just better than us. They got the freaks of nature. Like, look at this man. Gain of 2. We're going to do no huddle because, we definitely, we got to score quick and we got to score now. We can't lollygag and score. So, get out of here, bro. Come on, bro. Like, I get it was a bullet pass, but, like, dude, you are not going to jump in the air 7 feet in the air to grab that. Come on, man. Be realistic, NCAA. Be realistic. I get it wasn't the greatest throw. I get it was a bullet pass. But, like, that's the one thing I cannot stand about this game. And excuse me? That was a horrible throw. All right, NCAA's hoeing me now. We love it. Turned into a great halftime momentum is now NCAA just hoeing me. I made a mistake. But you're telling me, call me or show me a clip of an NFL/college player jumping maybe 6 feet in the air to grab a ball. Call me when that happens, because I don't think that's ever happened. And I can't stand when NCAA 14 does that shit. Meanwhile, their guy can catch it behind his back, twirl, and score a touchdown while my guy gets open and anyone near a defender, he just coughs it up. And then you wonder why Jordan Williams has as many picks as he does. But then I make a throw like that. Like, come on, man. I don't know. Honestly, and I'm going to say this, as much as I love Jordan Williams and he won a Heisman, now that we got Dustin Miller, the number 1 quarterback, 5-star, coming to Bart, Williams' job may not be so, secured. I'm just saying. Like, obviously, he's going to get the start. He's the veteran. He's, I would say, the leader of the offense. He is the entire offense, honestly, at this point. But, I mean, Dustin Miller's got a cannon. That's something Williams doesn't have. He doesn't have a cannon of an arm. And Miller has solid speed where he could probably help the passing game thrive a lot more. And who's hurt? Yup, my guess is another concussion. That is fantastic. We'd love to see it. Oh my God. We got to be positive though. It's because I can't stand Barrett Cameron. Ever since that Bowling Green game, I can't look at him the same. I thank God he's a senior, because like I'm not gonna miss him at all, one bit. Like this is, and you know what, we're gonna go for it. This is probably gonna be the end of the game. So I mean, we got nothing to lose. We're 2 for 2 on the day. We held in there for a little bit, but at the end of the day, NCAA kind of hoed me, and like, dude, he'd even go for the ball. Like, what type of shit is that? I'm okay if he drops it, but like, dude, he'd even go for it. We let him score. Honestly, it sucks, but it sucks that, you know, we ended the year on a 3-game losing streak. You know, maybe we're not ready for a big conference. Maybe we need one more year in the MAC to develop something, because I just don't know. It was a phenomenal 11-game winning streak, and then we just went on a losing tear. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not the longest losing streak in school history, but you know, it stinks. You know, I kind of wish. Jesus, I can't wait for Dustin Miller, dude, to actually have a quarterback with an actual arm is going to be phenomenal. He broke his ribs. So, clearly the Heisman Trophy winner also has taken big beatings. Basically being our entire offense for 2 whole years, I think it's taken a toll on his body. And you know, is he NFL? Is he? Oh my God. Goodbye, Barrett Cameron. I can't stand you. You suck. Lot uglier second half. We got shut out. They win the Sugar Bowl as expected. I mean, we just couldn't stop them, and one stupid pick, you know, really cost us. And, you know, NCAA really got in their bag once it happened, and we just couldn't do jack shit. So, congrats to the Gamecocks. Kind of disappointing end to season 2, but, I mean, we did win over 11 games, and we did make a bowl game and a BCS Bowl game. So, I think we can only go up from here. So, as we look at school records, Jordan Williams absolutely smashed the single-season rushing touchdown record. Tough loss. Tough loss. But I think we can only go up from here. 11-3. I think, yeah, it stinks. And that we kind of basically fell apart near the end. But honestly, we got to hold our heads high. You know, we went from 4-7 to 11-3. That is a drastic change. I mean, you could make the argument whatever you want. Maybe the MAC conference is weak. Maybe our schedule is a little bit more cupcake. But, you know, we can't take away what we did. And, you know, we had many All-Americans. I mean, return of the year, Heisman Trophy year, and we made a BCS Bowl appearance. As much as I wanted to win and maybe go undefeated or go 12-2, it didn't happen. But, I mean, we'll sim and see how the rest of bowl games planned out. So, Papa Rod just got a contract extension. Now the expectation is 8 games a year, and the program tradition went up to 8. I mean, look at from 14 to 15, just drastic change. We'd love to see it. We're definitely going to sign the contract extension. Papa Rod is a Hobart man through and through. Brian Kelly has been fired. And also, their head coach is leaving. He left a job. He's going to LSU now. So there's that. So yeah, let's send it. So Northern Illinois' coach is now the head coach at LSU after beating us. Had a great year and whatnot. And Brian Kelly's now the OC at Georgia Tech. Missouri got a new coach. Or no. Yeah, he got extended. Their new coach went to Louisiana Lafayette. Anyone else? Any big names? No. Cuse has a new coach. Really? LSU? Oh, Ohio State's offensive coordinator. He left to be the coach at. The OC, Brian Kelly, is now the coordinator for the Georgia Tech. They just won the national championship. Yep, they're 14-0. Michigan, their OC retired. Defense coordinator, he got extended. Their defense coordinator extended. Their defensive coordinator, he got a job at Colorado. So they got a new guy. Defensive coordinator, they had to get a new one. South Carolina, they got a new defensive coordinator as theirs took the head coaching job at BYU. Yeah, they definitely need a new offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Miami, they got a new OC. Really? I mean, Buffalo, they got a new head coach. Northern Illinois got a new one, but other than that, new defense coordinator for Northern Illinois. But yeah, that's really it. Nothing too special. I apologize. Let me show the season stats before I end the video. The Heisman Trophy winner had 3,390 yards, passing 23 touchdowns, 23 picks. Hideous. But he had 1,225 yards, 24 touchdowns, longest to 70 yards, 11 rushes to 20-plus yards, 5 broken tackles, but he did have 6 fumbles. Rakeem Wallace had 508 yards, 13 rushing touchdowns. TJ had 50 carries, 323 and 6. Ryan Holloway really fell off as well, but Barrett Cameron had a rushing touchdown and a stupid fumble, and Micah Stone finished his career with 1 touchdown. Receiving, he really blossomed. 39 catches, 866 yards, 6 touchdowns. No drop passes. That's what I want to see. He did not drop a pass. And he's not even a true wide receiver. He's an athlete. Mac Daddy, the freshman, he really had some freshman growing pains. 590 yards, 4 touchdowns, 8 drops, which was the team high. And then Micah Stone also had 799 yards, 8 touchdowns. He would finish his career with 16 receiving touchdowns, over 1,000 yards, 67 grabs, and 16 career drop passes. So he had 16 drop passes, 16 career touchdowns. So, And he won kickoff returner of the year. Kind of disappointing. I'm a little disappointed in him, in all honesty. But we appreciate what he did. Blocking, 7 pancakes, 2 sacks by Moore, Fletcher, Castile, and LaRoche. Then 1 by Simpson, Hollow, and Hill. Defensively, Bo Brown, 76 tackles, 71 tackles. Landry with 49. Had a great last few years. No pick, but I mean, he really stepped up this year, and I'm proud. He contributed very well. Assisted tackles, 3 by Bonner, Brantley, and Bow. 19 tackles for a loss for McLeod. Al Benson with 16. 14 from Crooks. 8 from Bow. 7 from Patrick Henderson. 6 from Landry. 6 from Brantley. 5 from Bonner. 4 from Mitchell. 2 from Lucas. Sacks-wise, 8 from McLeod. 7 from Crooks. Brantley with 4. 2 from Mitchell, Benson, Brown, and 1 from Powell. Landry, Henderson, and Donnie Elliott. Interceptions, Hunt led it with 3, Bonner with 2, Branton with 2, Powell with 1. Deflections, 5 by Landry, 4 from Bonner, 4 from Hunt, 2 from Mitchell, 2 from Branton, 2 from Brown. Corey Kelly with 2. He was also a little disappointing. I mean, he did tackle very well. He only had 1 career interception, 7 pass deflections, 2 fumbles. I mean, I think compared to Micah Stone, he was the better JUCO player. I kind of wish he was more of a, he got more picks, but I just think not a lot of teams threw to him. And obviously, we know kickoff, Micah killed it, and broke the NCAA record. So next episode will be the off-season stream. I'm going to stream it on Twitch. I don't know when, but I will let you know via my Instagram, which will be in the link below. But if you made it this far into the video, you guys are awesome. I am a little disappointed about season 2, but we made huge strides, and there's going to be a lot of questions going into year 3. Is Hobart going to stay in the MAC? Is Hobart a legit school, or was it just a fluke because of the conference that they're in? Is Jordan Williams safe as QB1 with Dustin Miller, the number 1 quarterback, coming in? Is Rakeem Wallace safe being running back 1, knowing that TJ, if he doesn't transfer, is he going to stay? But find out on the stream. Make sure you drop a like on this video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. But until next video, you guys have a good one. Peace.